Hey guys, well, I'm back at kind of excited. Finally got some rain up here in the state forest, and I've been here a couple times before, and I've hit on what might be the best spot I've ever found. So you can like join along with me today. It's for sure some good flake up in here, but the problem is it's up in a ravine, and I sort of like to think I'm nugget hunting at this point because you know, I really think if you're still going to find a nugget here in Indiana, a good place to look is up in some ravines where it's been hung up there for years and years. This creek here is one of the most famous gold-bearing creeks in Indiana. If you go back in the 1800s, there's no doubt this section here was cleaned to bedrock once, who knows, maybe over 150 years twice. Still good gold in here, but you know, you're not going to replenish what the first people to prospect here found. And so, while this is a good creek here, I've hit onto a really good ravine. The most I've been able to get out of there, though, in one day, I've only been here twice, is about 6 buckets, because I got to carry the stuff down out of the ravine, down to this, here's my panning pool right here. This is a really nice place to pan. But again, I'm using 2.5 gallon buckets carrying material out of the ravine. Rained last night. I'm hoping there's enough water up there that I can do some partial panning up in the ravine and maybe remove a little more material today. So I brought my big black tub that I'm going to haul up there. Stream's moving, but I bet you we didn't get enough rain to really get this ravine moving to where I could put a dam up or something. So I'm going to get under these logs. The ravine's just around the bend, and I'll take you a walk up through the valley. See you in a minute. Okay, well, here we are, and here's the setup. Again, I dug here last time, and I got some really nice gold out of here. A lot of larger flake, anywhere from I pulled a couple of 10s, probably half a dozen in the anywhere from 14, 16 range. It's kind of interesting. And so I'm declaring this a mining site. Again, I've sampled 2 or 3 places up and down here, but this looks especially good. And so what you got here is you got a nice sharp drop off that bedrock. And I started cleaning there. And this is a good place to sample too. As soon as you have a sharp drop, and of course anything like a little waterfall pocket, you'd want to sample that. But here it's a nice smooth straight, but right where that material starts to hang up, it's a good place to start sampling. So now this is filled in a little, but again, I took just 6 buckets out of here last time and got 0.23 grams. Trip I made before was kind of consistent with this, so there's about, now I'm not saying this is going to hold up, but this is bearing about 1.5 grams a yard. That's pretty good material anywhere. So excited here. So I got it, first time I've ever seen water here. So I'm gonna classify here, and then I set up a little panning station. There's my big tub. Notice I'm putting that across the creek. Might help back up water a little bit of a dam, but at least I'll be able to partially pan up here instead of carrying raw material out all the way down through here. Maybe I'll be able to move a little more today. I don't know. It's already after 1 o'clock, so we'll see. But at least I won't be carrying raw material, bucketing it down out of this valley. So we're about ready to go. Hopefully we're going to get more rain. I brought my rain slick. If it starts raining, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, check back and show you some gold. I know it's here. Come in my first half classified bucket. Isn't that nice stuff right there? Yeah, I really like that. Real chunky. No fine, very few fines in here. This is what's kind of really cool about this place. It's the gold you get. I mean, not as many pieces, you know, so you're not going to get 20, 30 small pieces like usual and occasional. Just about everything in here is pretty good looking gold. Very few fines. So it's kind of fun up here. Well, finishing up, it's the last of the first full classified bucket, so I'm just about 3 unclassified buckets in, about 3 to 1. And there's so far, that's the nicest thing I've found. I'm actually not doing quite as well as last time because I think probably what I'm doing right now is cleaning up what's fallen in there so far. But it's a nice little flake right there. Okay. About halfway through the third bucket. It's getting cloudy, it's sprinkling right now. I gotta put this camera in the plastic bag pretty soon. I'm gonna keep going. Here, just keep occasionally picking. They're adding up, but I'm picking up some pretty good flakes here. Nothing enormous. Well, that's enormous for me. But yeah, those are nice looking even in the shade. Here comes the rain. Okay, I'm doing a little sub-sampling. So there's that bedrock drop-off, and you can see there's a bar over here, and of course we're on a micro bar. This is like 4 feet across. Then we got some material over here. So I just took about 4 scoops, in other words, about enough to pan one good pan right out of there. And in a minute I'm going to do the same over here on the other side, because there's no doubt as you back up here, when I dug this out, the gold line was a little bit to the right. But you can see I want to cut into that bar there just a little bit. So I just did one pan. We'll go take a look. And we got a really nice pan. This is one pan, or a few scoops, and just some like, I mean, this is better than pepper. But you can see we got some nice pieces in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there's about 5 nice chunky pieces in there. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to dig into that. Keep digging in that gravel bar there. Oh, there's another nice flake. It's got a little depth to it. Not a picker, but pretty good. Actually, I don't feel like I'm doing quite as well as last time, but I'm going to be able to move more material, so we'll see how it goes. Morning, just finished cleaning up. Here's my for my little cleanup sluice at home, set up over here. Someday I'll go over this. Mostly made a lot of this out of scraps out of the corner of the garage. I especially like how the spray bar turned out. I got some garden timbers up here, real nice sturdy spray bar. Alright, anyhow, here's the it's not all of it, but just dumped it in here. Take a quick look. Here's some nice stuff. Happy with that. All around here. So that's nine unclassified buckets total. So wait for another rainy day and head back there.